like to introduce Sheriff Garvey, please.
Those of you who know me know I do not need a microphone. I want to just state on behalf of the Sheriff's Department, it is our pleasure to lend any support to the Northampton public safety activities as we possibly can. We are not here to replace any of the things that they do so well. We congratulate them for their efforts in the unfortunate situations that occurred 3.5 months ago, and we're here simply as an arm of support. Driving over here today, I was thinking that, you know, unfortunately, complacency is our biggest enemy in this. You know, there are too many people who feel that, okay, the perpetrator or the alleged perpetrator has been arrested, so it's behind us. Well, we're not only here to talk about fire safety and fires, which unfortunately got our attention. We're here to talk about all kinds of crime, whether they're car break-ins or what have you. And as the chief so well explained, that we cannot have police officers on every street. Citizens have a responsibility to prevent crime as well. And crime can be prevented, and criminals seem to avoid places where people are alert to what's going on in their neighborhood. So I think the whole thing about Neighborhood Watch is to encourage people to be the eyes and ears for the police department, and to respond to things that are unusual. And there's nothing wrong with calling the 911 and reporting, and hopefully the result will be, in most cases, that there was nothing that was going to be serious in terms of a crime. However, on those occasions that there is something, you know, to get a head start for the police or the fire and so forth is so important. But in closing, I simply want to say that we're very, very honored to have the opportunity to work with the citizens of Northampton, as well as the public safety element in the city. We appreciate the outstanding work of Phil Sullivan and the Rotary Club. Dave Fenton from our department has extended himself in his capacity as a community service officer here to try and get out and lead the attack, and certainly has done an outstanding job. So thank you all for being here, and thank you for having me.
I'm going to jump in here and use my executive authority. Sheriff Garvey, that was one of the shorter speeches I've heard you say.
Yes. In this election year.
You're not going to get away without recognition. I mentioned how the Sheriff's Department has helped us with the Crime Watch. The Sheriff's Department has helped the Police Department in the city of Northampton in a large number of ways. Back in '94, when we established a building committee for the regional lockup facility, the first in the state, I was on that building committee. Sheriff Garvey was. We worked very hard, and we worked hard in the Sheriff Garvey to secure the state funding to build the regional lockup facility, which has been a home run for us in terms of holding prisoners, arraignment prisoners. Through 4 arrests a night, sometimes 8, get transferred up there. It's a facility that's available to all the other surrounding communities, so he's shown that he's been a great partner for the police in that regard. He provides meals for us, for our lockups, our detentions that are held overnight, our protective custody, so they can't go to regional lockup. All gratis, all polite. Takes care of our blankets, the laundering of them. And just recently, our 50-year-old cells, one of our massive 500-pound steel door locks went down in I don't know how many hours. 2 of his staff members came up who have expertise in the intricate workings of these massive metal locks and keys and stuff, and they ended up fixing it for us. All gratis, I hope. I'm not expecting to
Comes on the bill from there. Return requests.
But, and it just goes on, the number of things. The sheriff here has always been a friend to police, and also understands that he runs a corrections facility and has not gone down the road some other sheriffs that want to become law enforcement. He's not done that, and we appreciate it. I appreciate it. So we have a little token of appreciation. Sir, if you come up here.
Nice.
Yeah. It's either this or brownies. But City of Northampton Police Department's Outstanding Neighbor Award 2010 presented to Sheriff Robert J. Garvey and grateful recognition of all that the Hampshire Sheriff's Office has done and continues to do for the Northampton Police Department.